Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Noras Cove. If you're new here, I am Yoshida. I am the owner of Noras Cove, and here at the Cove, we like to budget and plan in confidence, and we also like to get our life together by planning minimally and functionally using a planner. Okay, you guys, we got to dive in today, and we got to have a serious conversation. But first disclaimer, if you hear the dogs, just ignore them. I just really need to get this video done. I hadn't did one, and I've just been going back and forth with myself about what is going on here, and it all boils down to my budget and not keeping up with my budget, not doing what I said I was going to do, and just we got to get into it, okay? I'm not going to prolong it. If I sound like a little hoarse, it's because I have cried till I can't cry no more. I have slept, and I'm just waking up from a little slumber because it's the only thing I can do to stay sane. But anyway, I'm going to try to be quick because I'm using my phone today. You guys, let's look at January. I have intentions on doing February's budget and was going to do a weekly plan, but I think I need to start with February's budget. This was January. Today is the 28th. I know we have a few more days to go, but I am so distraught. I'm so focused on what's the problem, and the problem is my budget. In order to cash stuff, you need to have a budget. And I've been saving, and I didn't bring down my other money, but let me show you. This is an old binder I had for business. And if you've been on the rock or you don't follow me on Instagram, pretty much everything in my business just said we quit. Like after January 2nd, it quit, okay? Everything said we don't want to work no more. We're old, we're tired, and you need new of us. We need some twins. Well, there was no money for that, and I did put in money to looking for new printers, and honestly, some of them I got on quad pay, but I sent them back, and it would take 2 weeks for me to get my refund back, and it was like 3 that I went through, and needless to say, none of them worked for what I needed. And the whole time, my regular workhorse printer, which is HP, it was working, it was printing fine, just needed to be aligned a little bit, but it wasn't my printer that was making my pages crooked. It was, but then it also was my cutter. I paid $600, $650 for this machine. Now, when I went to go okay, let's just get another one, Yoshida. It's now like $800. Yoshida don't got it, okay? Yoshida don't got it. Needless to say, I say all that, and I was telling a coworker today, I feel like I'm being spiritually attacked because everything's hitting me one thing after another. Last night, before I went to bed, I got a notice from the MBA that my car insurance was canceled. And I just paid a payment. I called my insurance guy this morning. We were trying to figure it out. Basically, I missed a payment or 2. I didn't know because I was not focused, okay? So we're trying to figure that out. It's just so much. But so what I did is I came in here. I've already been updating my numbers here. And I'm going to kind of walk you guys through when I'm really focused of what goes on. So things have been paid. And here's another thing. I don't know if you all remember, but back last year, February, I was paying a lot of quad pays off because I had gotten to a lot of quad pay debt. So I just started paying them off, got them cleared up within a month or 2. I'm back, and I'm double to where I was, okay? So some of those quad pays aren't listed here, but they are listed in my everyday carry because that's just what I have with me, and that way I can see them. So let me give y'all a picture of that. So here's all the quad pays. They're in here, baby. And some of them is 2 and 3 a day, okay? Here we have Affirm, Klarna, and Sezzle. And we had Afterpay, but I paid that one early. So I'm having 2 and 3 quad pays a day. And this results in me trying to get things for the business, me trying to get those printers. I was even looking for a quad pay for my cutter machine. But baby, I knew I could not afford that quad pay payment. So I was just like, no, I can't be shelling out $175 every 2 weeks. I can't do it. So we're going to have to save. Okay, so here's the quad pays, and I think I did go into February in some of these. I'm really trying not to make this video long because my phone don't have that much storage. That's another thing. I need a new phone, cell phone bill due. When I tell you everything is hitting me like at one time, and I'm out of control. I'm like, everything is out of control, but it's me. When I really did a deep dive, I said it's me. I'm the problem because I keep spending and it's not there. I don't know how to say no to certain things, certain people, and I need to figure this shit out. Excuse me, literally. Anyway, so I did the math. This is what I've made each week. Now, the reason there's 2 here is because when I go to do budget closeout or whatever, I like to know I made between Monday and Tuesday, or either that Monday, I made $540, and I like to start from the 1st to the Saturday. So from basically Monday to Saturday was $1,300. This was a snow week, so it was $530, not a problem. Here we made $900, and here we made $1,000. And I think we came out to $3,800. Let me recalculate that. Y'all, if you see some stuff on my desk, just ignore it. I'm just happy to be making a video. Let's see, 13. Okay, so I had 3,800. I don't know where this came from, but let's just say 3,800. And also the week is not over. We'll have next week money. So we'll be at like, we'll probably, I'm assuming we'll be around 4,500. Let's just say 4,500. But I want to go with the lowest amount. Like I said, let me redo this. Hold on. Oh, so we're at $37.95. Let's just go ahead and say, excuse me, 3,800. Now we still have next week. But this will be, I'm self-employed, so if you're self-employed, maybe this will help you. This is going to be my lowest base. We're not even going to count next week. But let's say if I'm making $3,800 a month, that's where I always start. That's what it's typically been. I would say $3,500 to make it even low. $3,800 a month. There's no reason I should not be able to pay my bills. My bills are probably average about $3,500, but there's some money going haywire somewhere. When I did, we may not even get to February. I might have to speed through it, but I've been using, I'm disgusted with myself. Like, it's nobody to be mad with but myself. Let me see here. So I've been using the half paycheck budgets, and that's another thing, because my cutter is broke. I can't offer y'all printed inserts. It was a great sell in my shop, but for the meantime, I have to switch everything over to digital. That's taking me a while, and it's going to take longer because, y'all, I'm not mentally ready to do it because I have so many inserts. So if you want a certain insert, you'll just have to email me for the time being, and I can send your size over that way and invoice you. But it's a lot, and I'm just not mentally prepared or in the right frame of mind to do it because it's a lot. But anyway, I've been using these half sheets, and they've been helping me. So I was adding up, look at this, y'all. Affirm Alley. If it's circled in red, it's behind. That means I just forgot to write it in red, but it's circled. That means it's, present. I did pay that. We'll see what happens. I wrote a check. That's all I got. I'm just being very transparent. And so State Farm, I have a zip here because there was nothing on my portal. Anyway, we have Sezzle, Afterpay, Affirm, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, Sezzle. Let's flip it over. We have Affirm, and then I have my booth rent, and then Instant Ink want $300 by the end of the month. And so I put here sinking funds and cash envelopes because I want to make sure I kind of leave something. Y'all, I've been studying cash envelope videos. Like, I don't get all the extra holidays and stuff like that and just crazy stuff, mittens and all this. I don't get all that. But I've been trying to, like, mesh what I'm seeing together to kind of, like, finally understand it. And today I watched someone and it made sense. Most people say you gotta have a budget first. So I already knew that you gotta have a budget, but what I wasn't getting was like, okay, yeah, I've stuffed this money in my envelope, but then I would always have to come in here and get it. So I've saved for equipment last week alone, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 26. Well, here's the thing. I gotta pay I guess, for some car insurance. So this is not going to stay here. It was a good try, though. It was a really good try. And I was like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself. I really did that. I saved. And all this was my tips. I just saved tips and anything extra. I was like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself. But today, a video I watched, it made a lot of sense. And it was like, instead of going back into, I think it was Pink Cloth Life, I think it was her. And it made the most sense. And she was like, yeah, you're excited to cash stuff, but you didn't work your budget right, because then you got to go back and then you got to switch money. And now I was like, Lord, this is me. She is talking to me. She's the only one that has broken it down clearly for me. Everyone has all these big numbers. I don't have that. And I'm self-employed. And she's not self-employed, but it let me see. So what I said, I'm saying all that to say, I got to get my budget together. And out of $3,800 a month, there should not be no reason that I can't cash stuff and save. There shouldn't be no reason that my bills are behind. I think I got a question like, why did I stop cash stuffing? It's because I don't have the money. I don't have any money to cash stuff, okay? I am behind. I got to get caught up. So this will, I hate to take this out of here because I was rapidly saving for equipment for the shop, but I'm pivoting, and to pivot, I'm just gonna have to do digitals, and I can do stickers, you know, and dashboards, but I cannot do inserts, and I'll just have to save for that, and that'll come. But we got to get this budget together. We got to get these quad pays paid up, and we've got to stick to the budget. I've been eating out. I mean, I haven't been eating out. I'm back down to maybe one day a week. And I've just been really trying my best not to spend unnecessary money. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go in. I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to go ahead and plan out February. I can't believe I didn't do it in here. But as you can see, I've done it in my everyday carry. So what I'm going to do first, I tell you, it's just been really, really something, you guys. Like, excuse the dogs. But this has been helping me to use these half sheets. That has been a blessing, because now when I go to my salon schedule, I can see, okay, Yoshida, you can't really, you think you made $500 a day? No, you didn't. You got T-Mobile coming, you got Shopify coming, you have Klarnas and Ally and all this. So it's sad, but we're gonna get it together. And I hope this is, please excuse the dogs, I hope this is a video of many, and I can look back on this video and say, y'all, I made it out. I pray that I can do that. But while the dogs bark, I'm gonna just silently plan out February and kind of fast forward so that this video doesn't be long, and I'll come right back. Okay, you guys, so while the dogs is quiet, here's what we got. We're not fancying it up, at least right now for right now, because I need to zero in on what's going on. So here's what I did. These oval stickers were in our January box, so I used them to highlight things that were basically related to business. Just anything that kind of business related, I just did that, like Amazon, Canva, Epidemic, Apple Store, Shopify, and GoDaddy. Those are just, let me know that's also a business expense. Okay, so this says Pampas Grass, but it's not. It's an oops, and y'all know I use the oops. So I use these to mark down credit cards. Any credit card got this dot. This is an old sticker, and it was an old mocha. It may be wrong. It may be like a oops. I don't know, okay? But I use this. I found it. I use that to point out the, oh, I forgot one, the afterpays or the quad pays. That way I can kind of see how many I have coming up. Now, y'all say, well, Yoshida, what are you doing to, like, alleviate having to pay these quad pays? When I saw that I owed $240 just for this week alone, mind you, I have to pay car note, car insurance, all that great stuff. I was like, I ain't got it. Why did I do this to myself? But anyway, and then there's some stuff that I can make. That's what kills me. Anyway, needless to say, I'm just like, yeah, we got to get these down. We can't use it like unless it's an emergency. Like I had to pay my Shopify bill. Like I use it to literally like pay bills that I just can't pay on time. So my Shopify bill, I used it for actually to help me pay my car insurance last month, because one of them you can use anywhere, and I just use it as a credit card. Okay, wrong, dead wrong, but it is what it is. I'm just being very transparent. Okay, over here I took my Crayola color, and I just highlighted this because what I'm going to use this section for, I'm just going to see if I got any script stickers or if I'm going to write in it or what. I was going to put to buy there, but to buy is the least on our minds right now. Okay, we know we got to get products, so I will put, let me write that in here. We need to get hair products for the salon. Put shop supplies, which just means like Noras Cove. I should have put No Cove supplies. And I still haven't gotten a haircut because I can't afford it. I can cut my own hair, but I just refuse. Like at this point, I refuse. I can do it. I'll probably end up doing it, but I'm just going to say beauty. And then also what I'm going to do, let me see if I can find it. So I found one of these in my stash. I'm going to be using this for my spending tracker. I've spent nothing today. Besides, matter of fact, I sent my daughter $15. And that's all I spent today. I will be using that, and I'm going to show you some other things. But yeah, it's just going to be real bare. I think over here, I'm going to start as I'm paying things down and as I'm spending, I'm going to make me out like a little sinking funds list. So that way I kind of know what my sinking funds should be. But this was nice to have to see how well I could save. But she has to go to the bank, and she's going to get us caught up a little bit. Not much, but she has to go to the bank. And let's pop this back in. And if I can be honest, y'all, I was talking to Lacey, and I was telling her how, like, when I was busy, you know, working, doing Noras Cove, that when everything went haywire, I just kind of like, yeah, I just went on lay down somewhere because I was so frustrated. And as I'm going to the bedroom to lay down to, like, figure things out, I see stuff that just hadn't been done. And then one night, my husband was running the vacuum cleaner and stuff, and he's not the clean person of the house. I said, yeah, things have gotten bad, and Yoshida, you need to get yourself together. Now you have this downtime. Make you a cleaning schedule. And I'm saying all that to say that sometimes when your house is in disorder, your mind is in disorder, and it throws everything else out of order. And so I gotta declutter my mind. I gotta declutter my house. Well, I gotta start with the house, then the mind, and all of that. And I've been doing little things. I'm gonna go in and, like, I'm not gonna do this on camera because I've already wasted enough time. But my goals pretty much this month, of course, is paying off a quad pay or a couple of quad pays. I want to be able to pay off a credit card, but I don't know. I want to start my cash envelopes. But first, let's stick to the budget, okay? Let's stick to the budget. And if you don't know, I have these here for my totals for the week, and then we are gonna try to catch up. Now, I was supposed to be doing my weekly budget, but I honestly have been budgeting in my hold on. I've been doing my budget in my CP Petite, and here's my finance section. And I'm gonna get back to using my spending tracker. I've been doing a weekly check-in, and I've been using these sheets. So we will do a budget next week for next week. Now, I am gonna probably go in and map out me a budget, and then I'm going to like maybe make that a part 2 of how we plan to see what we're working with. So I'm gonna do like a mock one, not necessarily a mock one, but I'm gonna just kind of break everything down off to the side. I'll probably be using my monthly, that way we're like a little bit ahead. When I come back, you guys will be able to like this, okay? I'll go ahead and do this for February, get my total, so that way we'll have a starting point, and I can kind of tell you how I went about doing that, if that makes sense. So we'll do a part 2. I just want to get this video up first, okay? And yeah, so that's it for today, you guys. We've done February. I thank you for listening to my rant. And I appreciate you, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. If you're new here, I would love to welcome you to the Cove. Leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know that you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.